Just got off the phone with the guy. I'm running a little late. Not really. I've been hustling. I'm not letting any moss grow on these tires at all. But I underestimated quite a bit by how long it would take me to get from Dayton, Ohio to Danville, Indiana. And put him in a time bind on another appointment he has. So I'm only going part way to Danville. He's going to meet me in a speedway station. And for a little bit there, he was talking about just me catching him on Wednesday on the way back from the Bushcraft Meetup, and it's like, wow, you know, I've just driven like 2 hours. You know, this would be a total waste. You know, this whole 2 hours to get this drill press ain't getting me any closer to the Bushcraft Meetup. It's just like I'm on a compass arc, you know, around this point in Tennessee. Stop the complaining Garmin girl and just look at the map here. But yeah, that's very cool. It's like, oh dude, man, I've got a lot of time in this trip so far. And so he came up with a solution, so that's awesome.
5 miles and exit right.
I thought I put a rag in her mouth. There we go, back to the map. Ooh, the purple line's gone, she'll quit squawking. Been running between 70 and 74 the whole way. Tripometer's reading 26.4 miles per gallon. You gotta love a Dodge. 2006 Dodge Mega Cab, the Cummins Turbo Diesel. Found the 36 West Rockville Road exit. His instructions were as such to adjust our meeting point. So he's coming he's kind of coming towards me with the drill press while I'm going towards him. This will allow him to be on time to his parents. Guess he's got to be there at 9 o'clock or he's got to leave at 9 o'clock. Alright, we're heading out 36 now, and we're looking for School Girl or Girl School Road or something like that. There's a Speedway gas station on the left. And I believe we are here. He said a couple of miles, but it's only like a mile. Yeah. I don't see anybody looking around, so I think I beat him here. Girls School Road. So I'll just kind of park strange. He said he thought I might beat him here. Very good. Dudes, here it is. This thing is huge. I thought it was about half this size. It all works, everything turns. It's got some kind of old chuck on it. Here's the original chuck with just the set screw that holds the, or the square-headed screw that holds the half-inch shank drill bits. Now it doesn't keep spinning when you quit cranking the handle. Ooh, there's not much light here. It is really dark. So I got to take it all apart and clean it up and everything. The dog and paws here. Everything works. The platen is here. I don't understand. A lot of them are missing this part. It's got the original wing nut. It's awesome. It's just friggin' awesome. Now I wish it had, instead of the motor belt pulley, wish it had the round extra massive flywheel, but that's okay. This is still pretty heavy, and this will work fine. So that's pretty cool, man. That's the end of this part of the trip. I'll get this thing packed up in my truck. It's so heavy, if I hit the brakes, man, it's liable to be in the front seat with me. So I've got to get it all the way to the front of the bed. And we'll continue on with the late driving part of our trip. Well, we got a cup of guaranteed to keep you awake till 2 o'clock in the morning from the Speedway, where we picked up the drill press. And now we're off to Brandy Creek. It's about, I don't know, 240 miles, I think it said. It's expecting me to arrive at 3:15. I think it's wrong, because I think about midnight's probably about as far as I can drive. Just no point in putting myself in danger. And I'll finish the last three and a half hours in the morning. We can't get in the campsites first thing in the morning anyways, unless they happen to be empty. And they probably won't be. Alright, we're on 465, west side of Indianapolis, and we are headed south. The guy said that his dad bought this drill press, and I don't think it was a family heirloom, but he had bought it and then at some point given it to him. And he said he used it a few times but didn't have any need for it, so that's why he was selling it. I think it's cool, man. I can't wait to get it mounted to something and drill a hole with it. It's complete. That's what's really cool. And the thing's big. It's as big as the one that I have. Doesn't look like, it looks like the Acme that I have was probably a little nicer one. I mean, when you see the pictures of what the table's supposed to look like on them, it's a bigger table. It's got slots so you can clamp things down. It's a little more fully featured. Now that I've got this one working, it's gonna be interesting to me as to whether or not I finish the Acme. If I run into a good deal on a complete Acme to restore, I'll probably sell this one to somebody else. There's probably somebody out there that would like to have it. I only have 70 in the Acme, so I feel pretty good about getting that out of it. And he was aware of what these were selling for. We had a short discussion about that, or what people were asking for them. And his opinion is the same as mine. A lot of people are asking $150, $175 for these, but there's no evidence that they're selling for that price. You can look at them on eBay. When you look on Craigslist, they just stay listed forever until the ads go off. You know, I think people are hopeful, and if enough people list them at that price, perhaps the market will go up, because buyers will look at it and go, oh wow, you know, those things have gone up in value, so I'm going to have to pay more if I want one. But I don't think the market's really there. You know, I think the market's definitely under $100 for these. I'm not telling you not to pay more than that. If you find one you want, you know, do whatever suits you. You know, you can spend a lot of time looking for one of these things. You know, what's that time worth? You know, I mean, sometimes it's okay to pay an extra 25 or 50 bucks for something just to have it and be done with it. You know, you can invest your mental capacities and your research time into something else that's more productive. You know, it's great to get a great deal, man. I love to get a good deal. You know, you'll see my upcoming video, which I think this will come out probably before the upcoming one. I don't know, but you'll see a video where I got a great deal on a joiner. Very exciting to get a good deal. But it's also very exciting just to find what you want, to get it, to bag it, to get it home, to get it put to work doing what you want to do. So I can't believe, with all of them listed over $100, that this one sat there for at least 3 weeks on Craigslist for $40. I mean, just I think it's a screaming good deal. Screaming good deal. All right, well, I'm at the beginning of my long drive. It looks like we are now turning the corner and coming under the chin of Indianapolis on 465, and we'll be heading south on 65, and we're not going to let any moss grow on our shoes. We're going to rock and roll down the highway at I'm going to be reasonable. Don't want to get a ticket. Ain't no sense in unnecessarily enriching the state. They steal enough already. So we will pick you up a little later.